But it is, oh, he says ciao. He says ciao on it as well. It is X5M time, baby. Let's hit the road. Hi guys, welcome back to Archhampton Racing, and let's get cracking. It's going to be a good day. You're going to see all of it, what's going on. But I just love it. Good old startup, isn't it? Time to fuel up the X5M, and now with its wheels on, I wanted to see it in the petrol station. The wheels are still going. You're like, well, of course they're still going. Look! How much better does it look? We're not there yet. There's more mods to go. Anyway, fuel time. Okay, and we have just arrived at Duncan Hamilton Rothko, as you know, a place very close to my heart. I need to come down here more, to be honest. It's such an incredible place. But I'd like to do an update of cars which have been coming in and going, and sales and what's been going on. And in today's video, you're going to see a car which is very, very, very special. That some things just turn up here which are so special, and something which is literally just been delivered. If you're a motorbike fan, you're going to love this, because Valentino Rossi's GT3 car has just arrived, and this is a very special car because obviously I love motorbikes. I love Rossi's a legend, and that car is inside. We're gonna have a little tour around that, and I'm gonna talk you through that, and I'm also going to show you other bits and pieces which are in here as well, just through those doors just there. So let's go and have a little look. Hello, this is Benji. Benji, say hello. Benji, sit. Oh, good dog. You're a very good one. Guys, don't forget the charity raffle which I'm doing for 2 people to join me VIP on race day at the Silverstone Formula 1. The tickets are running out fast, so make sure you get involved. It's going to be a tour of the Rothko collection with the champagne reception, and from there we're going to be taken in a VIP shuttle straight into the Formula 1, where we'll be watching it VIP on race day on the main start line. It's insane, so make sure you hit the link in the description and in the pinned comment to get signed up. Like I say, when tickets are gone, they are gone, and they are running out fast. Get going. Good luck. What we have here is something from the Isle of Man TT. Very, very cool indeed, isn't it? They are just awesome. 2018, it is 1000cc and a 6-speed sequential box. I'm basically just reading that there, and it actually has the original dirt from the Isle of Man TT. Come on, mate, we're off. So let's have a look at what is here. A few have actually you've already seen before, but I'm going to just give you a bit of an update on what's going on. We have a bit of bodywork which is just there. We have the silk cut Jaguar, which is just always ridiculous. The dog agrees. We have this which has just arrived, which is Aston Martin GT12. We have an E-Type. We have the Carlos Sainz very cool Ford here. We have the Ayrton Senna Formula 3 car, which is original paint. An F1 car next to it. Can you believe that is an old, I believe it is an old F1 car, I might have got this completely wrong, but that's an old F1 car. I mean, times have come on rapidly, haven't they? And then what we have here, this is the most successful Aston Martin GT car in history, pretty much. It's won a fair few races in the WEC. That massive rear diffuser which you have, which hangs out the back of the car. Look at that. When you look at it like there, you just see the rear diffuser just hanging out the back, which generates ridiculous amounts of downforce. That is for sure. That is, it just doesn't even look right, does it? But it is right, because it won that many races. So it is right. Insane, insane. This is where things are sort of slightly crazy in these. It's all the buttons. It's all the buttons and different bits and pieces. So you have the dog keeps on barking. I do apologise. But anyway, you have traction control. We have different things here. Wiper, pit. Yeah, there's lots there. Bike, the Carl Woody bike, which we still have. And then we have a GT3 car, which Mr. Johnny Cocker, who from JCR Porsche, he raced this car. So yeah, it's an awesome bit of kit, and this is going to be racing very, very soon. There's a chance that I'll be jumping in it for a few laps as well. Maybe we can drag race it. What do you reckon? What can we drag race it again? We still have the GTR Pro. I do like what they've done here with the bodywork on the wall. BMW's Mega as well. Awesome. Love it. These are cool. Just different. Right, and then what we also have, do you remember when we had the NASCAR before, which one of them got crashed, unfortunately, and then there's another one which got sold. Another one has just been bought. We just bought another one, which is awesome. And so yeah, this is a new one that we just bought, and this is going to go into a very cool livery, as I think a lot of people would recognise this. But yeah, a NASCAR we had to replace the one that got crashed. So here it is, which is a mega bit of kit, isn't it? It's just awesome that this is now here. No door. You've got to go through the window. You can't go through the door because there is no door. When you look here, you can see exactly the livery that this car is going. It's going into a Jimmy Johnson livery, which is amazing. It just looks so flipping cool, doesn't it? So that's what this is going to be. It's going to be in the 48, very famous livery. All being well, this one will stay in one piece. But let's go a little bit this way. And this is the car which I wanted to show you all because it's a famous car. The number 46 Audi R8 LMS. A serious bit of kit. And like I say, this was raced last season by Valentino Rossi. It's his original car. I believe we have his signed race suit as well. But yes, this is the original car, which is pretty unbelievable that it's now here, which is ridiculous, with the Monster Energy very famous sort of logos that he colours, the colours that he sort of carries. And yeah, this is now here. I'm going to quickly walk you around it and tell you different kind of features about the car. But yeah, he's a legend. Valentino Rossi is a legend. And as a collector's item, this is probably as good as it gets because, well, you can race them if you want to race them. They cost a little bit of money to race them, but you can race this car. And it's only going to go one way. Surely it's only going to go one way in price. So these cars are about 577 brake horsepower, 5.2 litre unit, which is cool. It's got 4-way adjustable dampers. The traction control system is more configurable than the one before, and Audi Sport engineers have developed a new engine air intake enabling better torque delivery from the mid-mounted 5.2 litre engine. So what do these cost, you're probably thinking? Well, one of these normally, before taxes, is about 359,000 euros. I'm not going to go into prices on how much this costs because it's Valentino Rossi's car and it just makes no sense. Talking literally off my phone. I'm reading figures to you, but I'm not talking about figures on what this was purchased for. But yeah, the number 46 is very famous as well. This was competing in the GT World Challenge last year, and yeah, it did Spa 24 Hours, it did other races such as that as well. But basically Valentino Rossi now is not doing motorbikes anymore. He's retired from MotoGP and he's taking his career into GT3 racing. He is now a BMW factory driver. He's actually very quick in a race car. You might think that's crazy, but yeah, he's sort of taken that knowledge into GT3 racing, and he's actually getting some success. He's just finished on the podium in the Dubai 24 Hours as well. So not to be looked at. I mean, not to be laughed at. He's really is holding his own, and this car, like I say, it did Spa 24 Hours and other races such as that. But these cars are seriously quick. They're lightweight. They are just mega, and we're going to have a little look inside it as well. But I just love just the 46 and everything else, and the fact that this is here is pretty insane. It's actually an insane story, isn't it? Let's be honest. And when we open the car from here, let's open the door. Arrow tells me. We can see, oh, the race suit is in here. I think that's the race suit, or the car cover, but it is, oh, he says ciao. He says ciao on it as well. And Valentino Rossi has signed the dash of this car with number 46 as well, and it says ciao just there. So let's go in here. Oh, the door is that light. These doors are so flipping light. They are not easy. Oh, I've been out of the game too long. Oh, we're in. Oh, I've been out of the game too long. But in these, it's actually quite interesting because, wow, they're not that easy to get into. You sit really low down. The point of view is actually really quite low down, but you only have 2 pedals. So your clutch, I believe, is on the steering wheel. So when we look at the steering wheel just here, it's pretty crazy in terms of all the different buttons that you have. Start, speed limiter, so press it once, and then it will keep you to 60 kilometers an hour-ish. Kill means kill the engine. Your drink, ABS, traction, 2 different traction control settings, I believe, and your clutch is just here. Upper gear, down a gear, just like that. Data, I think that will mean to change the page. Your rev lights are here, so all to the top. Change gear. Flash, which is to flash the person ahead. Press it once and they will flash roughly 5 times your drink, which is connected to your helmet. Then you have ABS just here, ABS settings. So lots of people on ABS settings, they try and set them like as low as you can. You don't want the ABS just to be intrusive, so as low as you can set the ABS. It just does it so it just enough so it doesn't lock the wheels. Rain light, reverse, wiper speed, don't know, fire extinguisher lives down there, don't press that button, it's a complete mess. Fuel reset, when you basically fuel up in a pit stop, that will just inform the team that how much fuel you have left. So you just press that as you leave the pits. The team will tell you numerous times, make sure you press it, and then it will just mean that they'll give you you'll basically have to read out a reading, and they will then know when they need to pit you for more fuel. Mapping, that's obviously engine mapping as well, so quali mode higher, maybe in the race. If you go to safety car, turn it down a little bit there. Brake, that's brake bias, so more to the front, more to the rear, so that's kind of cool. Main, so you need to put the main on, so as you can see they've got a little thing here which basically means you can't touch it and turn it off during the race. Quite a good little thing there. So yeah, main, ignition, and then start, I believe. Something's going on here, and then that, I believe, is Barcelona. That's probably that must be the last race that this car did. So Barcelona, turn 1, turn 2. That is Barcelona. That is Barcelona. So there you go. Tell me differently if I'm wrong. But it is really, really low down here. The driving position. Really, really cool. And I just think this is something, it's a bit of history, because I really appreciate, I look low down, don't I, everyone? Can you see me? I really appreciate everything that Valentino Rossi did, and his story into GT3 racing is incredible. So the fact that this has been bought by an individual, I'm not going to know names, we personally didn't buy this car, but what an investment, what an incredible investment. And I do know that this car, as offers have come in for this car. Be the last Audi races, he's gone to BMW Racing, but all the MotoGP titles that he won, and he's a legend, he's an absolute flipping legend. This is a piece of history, and I think you're going to look back at this in like 20, 30 years time and be like, you've owned that car and it's special and it's signed. I think that's freaking awesome. There we go, that's just a bit of an update. The car arrived very, very recently. It recently just got delivered, and I think, yeah, it's special. It's very, very special, and I'm going to try and do more and more down here. We're going to think about different things that we can do, potentially with the other Roth go-kart, the golf cars, etc. Yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to see down here, because it's a very special play. The X5 looks good. All parked outside. I mean, it's good. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up, guys, as always, and I'll see you all very soon.